Hello Internet, my name is Joseph March, aka Psycho Sorcerer, and today we're exploring some deep lore on the Reggie and PP Sorcerer universe. Yeah, you heard that right. For those of you not in the know, Reggie and PP Sorcerer is a fictional skit series with currently over 38 videos in the Reggie and PP Sorcerer playlist. But today we're only concentrating on one video, the most recent video. PP and Reggie's Halloween Spooktacular 6, Season 7. And yes, the offset number of Halloween specials to seasons gag is still something that cracks me up every time I make an episode. You see, recently I got a question about this episode that I just couldn't answer. Why doesn't the Patriot Ramen commercial play when Psychopop Anime Freak does his Kira impression? I watched it back, and sure enough, he says eat, but there's no commercial that plays. At first I just thought, damn, I missed this one. But then I remembered something important. I wasn't the one who wrote this episode. Psychopop Sorcerer did. Now, before I go any further, this is your spoiler warning. If you haven't seen the episode, go back and watch it now, and then come back to this video after. Did you do it? Did you go back and watch it? Honestly, if you haven't watched the video, I don't know why you'd continue watching this one. But whatever, let's keep going.
Oh shit, you stole the writer's notebook and have been writing this yourself?
This is a particularly important plot point of the episode, and key to our PP and Reggie lore!
I just wanted you home for the holidays.
And there you have it. PP Sorcerer just wanted them home for the holidays, so he stole the writer's notebook and wrote this episode. Case closed, right? I didn't miss the gag where Psychopop Anime Freak said eat. PP Sorcerer missed it because he's the one who wrote the episode. There's just one problem with this. I don't think he missed it. I think this gag was left this way on purpose. To fully understand why I believe this, we're gonna have to go back to the original question. Why doesn't the Patriot Ramen commercial play when Psychopop Anime Freak does his Kira impression? This is a reference to this famous meme from Death Note.
Just watch me, L. I'll solve equations with my right hand and write names with my left. I'll take a potato chip and eat it.
He'll take a potato chip and eat it!
While the reference is solid, it ignores one of the primary gags of the episode.
Anytime someone says the word E-A-T, his commercial plays. It's annoying as shit.
And that commercial he's talking about is for Patriot Ramen.
Patriot Ramen. Patriot Ramen.
On 3 different occasions throughout the episode, characters say the word eat and immediately the screen changes to the commercial. It's as if their entire world gets destroyed and the commercial takes over and then it comes back after. And all of the characters know this and seem to hate it. However, there are 2 times the word eat is said that the commercial doesn't show up for. One is when Psychopop Anime Freak does his Kira impression as pointed out here, but the other is when I'm outside the door offering them cookies.
I guess I'll eat the cookies alone.
I think the reason this scene isn't called out is because it happens outside of the house and it's assumed that the commercial is only playing when people say the word eat inside the house. But what that really shows is that we all accept that there are times when you can say the word eat and the commercial doesn't play. So let's examine several possibilities based on what we know. The first possibility is that the commercial plays anytime someone inside the house says the word eat. We know this isn't true because Psychopop Anime Freak manages to say the word eat when he's doing his reference without the commercial playing. The second possibility is that the commercial plays because Psychopop Conspiracy Theorist is playing it when he hears the word eat. This would explain why it doesn't play when I say the word eat outside of the house, because Psychopop Conspiracy Theorist can't hear it. However, it's a stretch to say that he can't hear Psychopop Anime Freak say the word eat when he does his Kira impression, because later when Psychopop Anime Freak says the word eat again, the commercial plays. Also, look at Psychopop Conspiracy Theorist's reaction to this.
No!
That's not the reaction you make before you start the commercial. Obviously, he doesn't have control over it. But this brings us back to the Psychopop Sorcerer in the room with possibility number 3. Psychopop Sorcerer is pulling off a scheme so good, I didn't catch it.
The only thing left to do is make sure that we keep this happy existence and make it get shown as canon. And the only way to do that is I've got to give him back the notebook and let him write the ending.
It's important to keep in mind that Psychopop Sorcerer has planned this whole thing. He stole my notebook and wrote the sketch so that his whole family would be home for the holidays. In order to ensure that I would make this canon and his family would be home for the holidays, he had to leave breadcrumbs, something that I would be hooked on and would make me want to write the ending that I did. And that something was the Patriot Ramen commercial. If this is true, it would mean that it isn't when someone says the word eat that the Patriot Ramen commercial happens, but rather when it's scripted that someone would say the word eat. The Patriot Ramen commercial is scripted to happen. In other words, the idea that saying the word eat does anything is a lie. Psychopop Sorcerer has written the script. He's written in times for people to say the word eat and have the commercial play. But he hasn't expected times where anything gets ad-libbed. Keep in mind, his goal is not to entertain you like mine is. His goal is to make me want to do the end joke where I make Psychopop Anime Freak say eat, and it makes it funny, and it makes me keep it so that it becomes canon. He doesn't care if it actually makes sense. He just wants to ensure that he traps me into writing that ending. And when you see Psychopop Anime Freak say the word eat at the end and the commercial plays, it's because I've written it in the notebook. In other words, if you write it in the notebook, it happens. Psychopop Sorcerer didn't expect me to be at the door, so he didn't write any of my lines. They existed outside of the script. Also, Psychopop Sorcerer doesn't know much about anime, but Psychopop Anime Freak does. So when Psychopop Anime Freak does his Kira impression, that is also unscripted. Since the commercial only plays whenever things that Psychopop Sorcerer scripted happens, he can't make the commercial play when someone actually says the word eat, only when he's written down that they'll say the word eat. If true, not only does that answer the question of why the Patriot Ramen commercial doesn't play when Psychopop Anime Freak does his Kira impression, but it also points out something crazy. Psychopop Sorcerer fooled me so well that I didn't catch it in real life until this question was asked to me later. But hey, that's just a theory, a style. Jeez, MatPat, how many of these did you make? A PP Sorcerer Theory. Safe travels.